Another beautiful day. Spring is in the air, people. I smell voice coils cooking as the heat comes around. Yep. Anyhow, I got my other Infinity Kappa 6.5 installed in that door. Of course, you can't see it. It's all nice and tucked away, hid underneath there, all the wires. And I got one in this door. And that one was in my last video, but I didn't have this one in. I figured I'd show you the whole getup before I start and show you what's in this car, or before I let you hear what's in this car. First off, I got this Pioneer head unit, which I'm not liking. I hate it. It's got a bad RCA ground on the back, which I had to rig it up and ground it myself to take the complete static out of it when I run RCAs to my amps, and I still hear it buzzing. It's driving me nuts. I'm going with Alpine in here eventually for the head unit. Sick of this crap. XM for the win. And then I have two, oh man, glares are awesome. I don't ever know what you can see. Two Infinity Kappa 6x9s in the back. One there, one over there that I love. Wow, they are really dirty. Need to clean those guys off. And those guys are looking like that right there. Sorry, I'm kind of bending over in a weird way. I think the 6.5s have like 100 RMS and like 300 peak. Sounds about right. But I'm not getting anywhere near that with the Kenwood I have pushing them. Kenwood KAC 744 4-channel amplifier. I said it was 20 years old in my last video. I think it's more like 15 years old. It's kind of got a short in it. I've had this amp for over 10 years, and I'm trying to get all my use out of it I can. And subwoofer wise, I got the Autotek, what's that say, AT 1500. It's supposed to shoot me 1500 watts. I don't think I'm not getting that much with I got 240 amp fuses in it, but it does sound really good. And it's a 2-channel. It's class AB. I'm pretty sure it's AB. I run fans over my amps. My last one was AB, and it gets a little hot. Well, my fan up here that I run keeps it cool and works out very nicely on my little thing I made here. Subwoofer wise, Alpine Type R 12. I love it. I have a ghetto ported box. The front of it don't look pretty, but I got a good deal on Craigslist, if you know what that is, on the box, so I'm not worried about prettiness. I have boards here holding it in spot so it don't slide all around my trunk and pushes my board. See, I have a board underneath here over my spare tire, and that board gets moved all around if my subwoofer don't stay in spot. So yeah, I have distribution blocks over here. Sorry, the wire's a little messy. I didn't make it look pretty, really pretty. There's a Stinger one down there that has 4 gauge going in. That's my ground. 4 gauge going in, 2 8 gauges coming out for the grounds of my amps, and it has a little bitty 8 gauge one coming out down there going to my fan. And the positive on my fan is going in my remote wire on my Autotek amp there, so it doesn't run constantly. It just turns on with the remote. Up there's my power, 4 gauge in, 2 8s coming out. And to run it all is my dirty yellow top Optima, which I like quite a bit, and I've had for quite a while and never had lights dimming. Well, now I'm getting a little bit of lights dimming. Not bad, but noticeably. One big reason, I don't have the Big 3 done. Why? I just haven't got around to it. Big 3 is really important, so you get more power from your alternator and all that. Got my fuse block. This is a $10 fuse block I got off eBay. I'm running a 130 up in there. That's pretty much all I need. I'm not kicking a lot of power. I'm not getting 1500 watts from that amp. If that amp was say maybe a Sundown 1500, I'd probably have a little bit bigger fuse in there, but for now this one works. And let me show you what some stuff sounds like. First of all, I'm trying to hurry. I'm going to show you what buzzing I'm talking about. Volume on 1. Hear the buzz? My volume is on 1. If I turn it on 0, the buzz goes away, but that's from crap head unit. But anyway, give me a second. Let me find a good song here, and I'll see what we got. I will tell you, you're probably hearing some kind of like, it probably sounds kind of clippy and like, well, my camera, like when it picks up bass, it kind of blocks out the mids. So if it sounds kind of like clippy and choppy on my mids, I don't hear that. That's just my bass cutting out my my microphone on my camera. System of a Down for the win. Let me show you a little bit bass wise what we got going on. Skip. And that's what I got going. Thanks for watching and seeing what I got in my old daily driver. Yep, fun stuff.